If apathy is their song, I won't play along.
Hello, beautiful person, and welcome to the Death and All Her Enemies Kickstarter, my third full-length album about embracing all the colors of life and finding acceptance and hope in a world that, let's face it, it's making it harder and harder to be an optimist. But before I tell you more about it, let me introduce myself.
I'm a child of the sun. Look at who I have become.
I'm Luna Keller, and I've been a full-time independent musician for 5 years now, releasing music for almost 10. Wow, time flies. My craft is as much in connection as it is in music, which can be seen with my 2 previous Kickstarter campaigns, one resulting in my Ocean Inside of Me album, a journey from darkness to light and self-love, inspired by my own struggle with depression, and the Rescue Songs EP, where backers actually chose the songs that were recorded and were even a part of creating the artwork for it. I'm immensely proud of both of these projects, and they've reached over 1 million people all over the world already. I am really excited about this new album and seeing how it brings us all together.
Dig for meaning in the creases of your sheets. Dig for answers in your skin until it bleeds, and call me when you're done.
Death and All Her Enemies is a collection of songs, both old and new, that remind me of my humanity in a world that is more and more black and white, us against them. There's something I've learned as an artist is that there's good people everywhere, and a good life is not a life that only has joy and light. It's a life where we learn to accept and embrace and hold ourselves through all the colors that it comes with.
If I was a monument, rigid and confident, never changing, would I know who I am?
The recordings you've been hearing in between these little snippets of me talking are the result of the recording sessions producing these songs with my wonderful producer Dominic Romano in January. We worked on these and brought in a bunch of amazing musicians from all over the world, like Cameron Womack, we have Lucas Fournier on strings, Jory Abner, Clouds and Thorns, Roger Keller. So many of my favorite people have helped make this album so far. And it's also my favorite people that made it possible, because all of this process so far has been funded by my patrons. But now it's time to master the album, press vinyl, press CDs, make music videos, and also record 2 bonus tracks as live sessions with a string quartet. And in order to make all of this possible and give the album the final things it needs to be shared with the world, I need your help.
And they're good people everywhere.
If there's one thing that working on Ocean Inside of Me and Rescue Songs taught me, is that I make music for you, for the people that care, and not for virality or some really big numbers that feel kind of made up. I want the rewards of this Kickstarter to reflect that. So both the CD and the vinyl are going to be limited runs of 300 that are going to be hand numbered. So a really special thing to own. There's also going to be a gatefold sleeve for the vinyl with loads of space for credits and information, and the CD is going to come in a media booklet. So essentially a little book with a CD in it, and if you can tell by the little smile I just put on my face, I'm very excited about that one. Both of them are going to feature artwork by my wonderful friend Lara Jimeno, who also did the cover art for Ocean Inside of Me and my previous albums. I love her work, and she's going to do illustrations for the singles and the booklets as well, so it's going to be really pretty. But if you're not a vinyl or CD person, you can have a look at the postcard tier or at the digital reward tiers, where you can get high quality downloads and early access to the album and the live sessions, a behind the scenes vlog of over an hour that I did while we were in the studio working on these songs, and many other things like listening parties, or in the higher tiers I write you a song. You can get access to like bundles if you want to collect all of my CDs and get access to maybe some like Kickstarter rewards that you can no longer get anywhere else. Anyhow, have a little look and peruse if there's something that you love. And if you just want to support without a reward, I really appreciate that too. And just sharing it around also really helps. Thank you so much for helping me make this album. Kickstarter is all or nothing, so we're either gonna hit the goal or let's not think about that too much. Needless to say, I'm really grateful for any support you can give. Whether you're supporting in a high tier, or you're just chipping in a couple euros, or you're just spreading the word. I love making things, and this is one of my favorite things I've made. So thanks for being a part of the journey. Let's get this thing funded and let's create something awesome together.
So long, I've given all my dreams are gone.